everyone, and welcome to the RS Technical Solutions Tech Talk. Today, we're going to be talking about e-mobility, what it is, its impact in the modern world, Phoenix Contact solutions for it, and their role in shaping it. My name is Miguel Godino from RS Americas, and today we have our two guests from Phoenix Contact here. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Yeah, hi, my name is Björn Falki. I'm the Product Marketing Manager for eMobility Phoenix USA. Here with me is Susanne Fratzke, Business Development Manager eMobility, and we're both very excited to have the opportunity to discuss this hot topic of e-mobility and EVs here today with you.
Okay, thank you. I'm really excited to talk about this too. Quick question. How long have both of you been with Phoenix Contact?
Well, I have been with Phoenix Contact more than 17 years now. I joined the e-mobility team in January of last year, coming from the power supply group, where my responsibility was developing business for custom power solutions.
Okay.
Yeah, I joined eMobility in 2022 from the automation side of the business, but I'm a Phoenix Contact veteran. I have been with the company for 31 years.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we go ahead and talk about Phoenix Contact and their e-mobility solution, let's start off by asking, in case some of our audience member might have heard this term but don't really know exactly what it is. What is e-mobility, and how is e-mobility impacting the modern world, in your opinion?
Yep. Yeah, e-mobility is certainly a hot topic right now with the transition to electric vehicles. For Phoenix Contact, it all starts with our vision of the all-electric society. That's a future based on clean, renewable energy, such as solar, wind, or hydro. It also helps to reduce harmful greenhouse emissions like CO2 to protect the climate. Now, electric vehicles play a crucial role in that one, but applications go well beyond passenger cars. If you think about all the internal combustion engine vehicles and machinery that's out there, diesel trucks or gasoline power generators, they all need to be transitioned to basically electric propulsion. And it's very important that we do this to protect the environment. And actually, some countries around the globe are actually going so far that they're actually outright going to prevent you from registering new not electric vehicles, diesel-powered or gasoline-powered vehicles.
Okay.
So the electric future is in a not-so-distant future.
I gotcha. Understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's correct, Björn.
Yeah.
The e-mobility industry touches many other transportation segments, right? Like buses, trucks, boats, RVs, the maritime industry. Basically, we can say the list is endless when you look at applications that could be electrified.
Well, thank you for clearing that up and that definition. So now that we understand what e-mobility is, I want to say, who is Phoenix Contact and what are their goals for e-mobility?
Yeah, Phoenix Contact is a market leader in connection technology. This year, we're actually celebrating our 100th anniversary.
Okay.
E-mobility hasn't been around for quite that long, at least for Phoenix Contact, but it's now, we're in that business for over 10 years. And in that 10 years, we played a crucial role in working, for instance, with automotive companies to develop the combined charging standard known as CCS 1 or 2.
Okay.
So we're definitely doing a lot of work behind the scenes. And I talked about the all-electric society already, but obviously another driver for e-mobility are government incentives.
Yeah, and all those vehicles need access to public charging, right? So there's still a lot of work to be done to build out a, let's say, customer-friendly and accessible charging infrastructure.
Okay.
So Phoenix Contact's goal is to become the market leader with comprehensive solutions and quality products, not only for the vehicle side, but also for the charging infrastructure side of the business.
Okay.
We are very deeply engaged with major distributors, institutions, and customers to not only provide information, but also to give training on our product brand Charks and the Phoenix Contact known product portfolio as well.
Okay. Well, first of all, congrats for Phoenix Contact on the 100-year anniversary. Second, why target e-mobility? is there any incentives or trends that you're seeing for why you're targeting e-mobility?
Yeah, most definitely. There's a lot of money on the table, not just here in the US, but globally. Many countries around the globe are trying to get more EVs on the road. That can be done either through incentives for purchasing these vehicles, but also these funds can be used to build out the public charging network, mainly the DC fast charging network, which is important if you're going on a road trip. Susanna already just mentioned that, that's a great opportunity for Phoenix Contact Charg's e-mobility products.
Yeah, and the infrastructure bill provides so much opportunity that we as Phoenix Contact decided to invest in manufacturing of some of our Charg's products here in the United States. So this will enable our customers down the road with the Build America by America requirements for their applications.
So a lot of potential there. So let's talk about some product solutions from Phoenix Contact in the e-mobility space. Let's go through a charging station application, right? So for a charging station, we know we're going to have to distribute that power safely, right? What does Phoenix Contact have to offer for distributing this power, this first step?
Well, the Charg's DC power modules that we offer, they are at the core of every charging station. The AC-DC power modules that we have, they convert the incoming AC grid power to the required DC power that's necessary to charge an electric vehicle's battery. These are 19-inch mount rack modules, offering 30 kilowatts of power.
Oh, okay.
And they can be easily connected to up to 1.4 megawatts of charging power
Wow.
with CAN bus communication, talking to the charging controller and to the battery of an electric vehicle. On the other hand, when you have a battery input, we also have the DC-DC power modules with the same charging power of 30 kilowatts and the same form factor.
Okay, so we now know that Phoenix Contacts has a way to deliver power on these charging stations. Now, how do we go about controlling this power and making it more efficient in charging? Does Phoenix Contact have something for that?
Yeah, that's where the charging controllers come into play. They're basically the brain of the charging station. They control the charging process, but also the communication between the electric vehicle and the station itself. And there's two modes of charging out there. There's the AC charging and there's the DC charging. The AC charging is the slower charging that takes a couple hours to fill the battery of an electric vehicle. That's what you probably would do at home with a home charger. But the faster charging is the DC fast charging. That's what you need for a road trip. You can charge a vehicle in 45 minutes, 30 minutes, even faster than that. And again, we have controllers for both AC as well as DC charging.
Okay, so something for both. That's good to know. So now that we have the power distribution and we have a way to make it effective and efficient, how do we get this efficient power and deliver it safely to vehicles? What does Phoenix have to bridge this together?
Well, as Björn just explained, you charge a battery car with either AC or DC, and Phoenix Contact has the charging cables for both applications. Depending on the power requirements, you can either have a charging cable starting with 32 amps AC up to 80 amps AC. And on the DC side, we have the DC charging cable starting at 80 amps, going all the way up to 500 amps, which will then be a liquid-cooled high-power charging cable.
Okay, so it's really good to know that Phoenix Contact could offer both ranges, AC and DC. It looks like Phoenix Contact can offer a lot of products for the e-mobility market. What other products does Phoenix Contact offer or provide for charging infrastructure than what we just talked about?
Yeah, we mentioned charging controllers already, cables, DC power modules, but obviously Phoenix Contact has so many more products available. Think about the terminal blocks, DIN rail mounted power supply, surge suppression, HMIs, Ethernet switches. So there's a lot of products that you can use to build and safely operate a charging station. So we can provide a lot.
Gotcha.
But you need to remember, though Phoenix Contact is not in the business of designing and building and selling
Right.
charging stations, right? We offer the components for charging station manufacturers to provide a safe and reliable transmission of power from the AC grid or a battery input through the cables into the vehicle inlet of an electric vehicle.
Understood. So we got a full overview of Phoenix Contact and its e-mobility solutions. Is there any real-world application where integrating these solutions have provided great success for Phoenix Contact and the company that you've helped?
Yes, we do have many applications in all modes of transportation segments. The slide shows some examples of them, like the electrified buses and trucks, mining equipment, farming equipment, maritime industry, RVs, and things like that. Many automotive OEMs use our vehicle inlet, yeah, but we are not in the position to name any specific names. But you can be sure when you look at an electric vehicle, there's a high chance that you find a Phoenix Contact inlet.
Well, next time if I ever get an electric vehicle,
Please.
I'll be on the lookout for that. Okay.
Send me a text.
Yes. So, where do you think e-mobility is heading? What's Phoenix's vision for e-mobility and its role in shaping it, in your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, the path forward to an electrified future is clear. We must transition to cleaner modes of transportations. And as I said, like electric vehicles, be it trucks, buses, or passenger cars, and the list goes on, basically, they are the solution. I think there's a lot of exciting technology also on the horizon on the vehicle side as well as on the charging side. On the vehicles, I think we want to see larger batteries or batteries with higher energy density. And on the charging side, we're going to have a much better built out charging network and probably chargers that are much faster than today, which basically helps you get on the way faster when you're going on a road trip with an electric vehicle. So I think it's a very exciting future that's ahead of us.
Okay. Suzanne, any final thoughts?
Yeah, we need to be aware of the fact that this is still a fairly new business segment. As recently shown by the switch away from CCS Type 1 to the so-called Tesla standard, the North American charging standard, which kind of like sent shock waves throughout the industry, right? There's still so much movement and dynamics in this market. However, Phoenix Contact is committed to address those changes, and we will provide compatible and quality products for the changes to come, for the electrification of the road ahead of us. So very exciting times.
Well, thank you for that. Before we close out, where can customers find more information about Phoenix Contact and its e-mobility solution? Where do you recommend them going?
Yeah, I think our website is a great start, phoenixcontact.com. And if you actually want to bookmark the e-mobility page, then it would be phoenixcontact.com/charx, which is a CHARX, which is our brand name. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for both of your time for going over e-mobility with us and showcasing Phoenix Contact solutions for it and supporting the e-mobility space and with as many solutions. We hope our listeners learned a little bit something more about e-mobility and Phoenix Contact solutions for it, and hope that you consider using Phoenix Contact and RS for your future e-mobility projects.
Well, thank you very much for the entire RS team for hosting us.
Yep.
We're looking forward to the next podcast.
Yeah, we appreciate the opportunity to be here today, and hopefully our listeners got a little bit out of it.
Yes.
I'd say thank you, and see you again soon.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.